President, Americans woke up this morning to some very troubling news. The economy shrank in the first quarter of 2025 by 0.3%. It shrank. It was growing until now. It shrank. It's the worst quarter in years. Businesses, families, and consumers are bracing themselves for the hammer blow of Donald Trump's tariffs, and it's sending the economy into a tailspin. Today's GDP numbers show that Donald Trump is running America the same way he ran his businesses, into the ground. Before our very eyes, Donald Trump's policies of tariffs and tax hikes are strangling the economy. Donald Trump's first 100 days have been defined by one big F word: failure. Donald Trump's first 100 days have been defined by an F word: failure. Failure on the economy, failure to lower costs, failure on foreign policy, failure on democracy, failure everywhere you look. Donald Trump must admit his failure and reverse course and immediately fire his economic team. Otherwise, we'll see more of the same: failure and chaos and total incompetence. His tariff strategy, total failure. China's not coming to the table. Manufacturing's not racing back to our shores. There's no strategy, only chaos. Every day, he changes his mind. One day he says yes to tariffs, the next day no. One day this country's on the list, the next day that country's on the list. No tariffs, double the tariffs, on and on and on. And as he's doing this, his policy advisors have different explanations for what he's doing and why he's doing it. Businesses pay the price for Donald Trump's failed policies. When businesses don't know what the president will do next, they can't plan for the failure. They're not going to hire workers. I've talked to business leaders, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and big businesses in New York, and I'm sure this is true around the country. They're holding off on any new spending because they don't know what Donald Trump will do next. His chaos is just totally impeding our economy. We're seeing it happen in real time. And because the tariff policy has been such a mess, such a failure, today, later today, Senators Wyden, Kaine, and I will force a vote here in the Senate to stop Donald Trump's trade wars. Our Republican colleagues have an opportunity to stop Donald Trump. Our resolution presents Republicans with a choice: stand with Donald Trump or stand with American families. The GDP number today should be a wake-up call to Republican senators now more than ever. 4 voted with us last time on tariffs about Canada. Many more should vote with us this time, given the new numbers and given that this resolution covers all of the countries that Donald Trump has so failed with on tariffs. Senate Republicans know deep down that Donald Trump's tariff policies are awful for their states, so they have to choose today: stick with Trump or stand with your states. But the failures don't stop there, just at tariffs. What about his promise to bring down costs? Again, failure. Failure to bring down costs. Grocery prices are up. Housing is up. Rent and housing are up. The price of new car is up. Household appliances are up. Big retailers are warning that Donald Trump's trade war will make the problem far, far worse. And foreign policy, total failure. Putin's emboldened. China's not coming to the table. Our allies are all losing trust. He's ready to break up the European alliance over Ukraine. Doge, total failure. Elon Musk took the big game of cutting waste, reducing fraud, but Doge is attacking Social Security, attacking veterans' care, attacking cancer research. That's not cutting waste, Mr. Musk. That doesn't make the government more efficient. That puts a dagger to the programs that America needs, which makes our country strong. The list goes on. Rooting out corruption, failure. Transparency, failure. Rule of law, failure. Economic optimism, failure. It's one big F word: failure. And while our economy sinks in real time, while consumers get saddled with Donald Trump's tariffs, Republicans are complicit. They're his co-conspirators. They're aiding and abetting Donald Trump as he cuts taxes for billionaires. They're aiding and abetting Donald Trump as he wants to obliterate Medicaid. They're aiding and abetting Donald Trump as he wants to add $52 trillion to the national debt. They want to help the richest of the rich while telling the working people to get lost. The Republican agenda boils down to 5 dismal words. Billionaires win, American families lose. This is a recipe for failure, if there ever has been one. Finally, as Donald Trump destroys our economy, the American people cannot and will not stand by as he also tries to destroy our democracy. Donald Trump is everything the Founding Fathers worried about when they wrote the Constitution. They feared a man who would see the rule of law as a nuisance, who considers the truth as an inconvenience, and who regards his fellow citizens as little more than subjects. Either kiss the ring, bow before the throne, or watch your back. That's the ethos of Donald J. Trump. Republicans howled at the moon for years about weaponizing government, but no president in American history has weaponized the government like Donald Trump has in 100 days. The Department of Justice has become his personal henchman. He is assaulting freedom of the press. He's assaulting our education system and institutions of higher learning. His deportation force is expelling American citizens with no due process. Let me repeat that. Donald Trump is deporting American citizens with no due process, and the American people don't like it. One of the traits of a dictator is someone hostile to all forms of accountability, to all forms of criticism. That is Donald Trump to a T. He's scared of debate. He's scared of opposition. He can't stand the ideas of others disagreeing with him. So instead, he tries to crush anything he views as opposition. That is not strength. That's a sign of deep, deep, deep insecurity. The more Donald Trump tries to take America down this ominous road, the more he'll face resistance. Democrats will oppose his agenda, the courts will oppose his attack, and most of all, the American people will resist his hostile takeover of our democracy. I yield the floor.